Hey guys, Cole here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, I'll be re-showcasing again a very strong epic champion. This champion has the highest multipliers, or one of the highest multipliers in the game in terms of single target hits. With long cooldowns, this makes him not ideal for many situations, but if you want to see some big numbers, this is the champion you go for. Let's have a look at Knight Errand, and I'll be showcasing him in the clan boss as well, and of course a high damage output showcase. I did this in the past with a video in December 2020. I did a video again with him doing 700,000, 800,000. This was 800,000k nukes. Knight Errand epic champion showcase. Let's have a look at Knight Errand and how I've geared him right now with everything that we have extra in the game. Okay, I have better gear since then, and I also have managed to get an empowerment for him. Knight Errand right here, a 2-star empowerment, nothing too crazy, right? But that still gives him a 400 boost to his attack, so he goes all the way to 6,741 attack, 260 crit damage, and 177 speed with 100% crit. What makes him so special, guys, is this skill right here. Death Warrant attacks one enemy, has a 60% chance of placing the weaken debuff. That is strong, actually. This goes to 100%, and damage is increased by 75% if this champion has full health. So this skill has a 7 multiplier to his attack, so this is why this skill will be doing insane amounts of damage as we scale it up against some enemies, right? What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna hope for a Helm Smasher proc. I will be going for that extra first hit damage with 8% more damage on each enemy, and then I'll also be going for extra damage through Stoked to Fury. Damage increased by 4% for each debuff on this champion, plus kill streak, another 12% here for when I get 4 kills during a dungeon fight, right? So that's gonna scale up my damage by a lot. Let's do the damage showcase first so you guys see what I'm talking about, and then we'll go over to the clan boss where we'll do a full run, a 50 turn block damage comp with some, you know, counter attacks in there and all that good stuff, and lots of buffs, and hopefully we'll get some big numbers in there, and overall we'll see like a good damage output coming in from that one. So this is the normal team I do for damage testing or well damage showcases. You'll see here, boom, defense down, and then we do all the poisons. That's 20% extra damage, and then we have Knight Errand. Okay, would maybe a crit damage buff instead give us bigger numbers? I would say the crit damage buff gives you like a 30%. We have 20% here from Battle Khazar. It's pretty close. We can do another one with a crit damage up and test that one out. So let's see Knight Errand's Death Warrant right here. Let's put it on 1x speed. We'll go here for this Drake, and boom, 757,000. And you see that the blessing I have is the cruelty one. That is for more prolonged fights, not so much for single target hits. So 700k, and I've seen way higher numbers, by the way. Before I started recording for this video, we'll come back once I get a few kills here, and probably on the second round we'll see some way bigger numbers. By the way, Knight Errand A2 resets his cooldown, so this might be like a long cooldown of 6 turns, but once you do your A2, boom, which also hits for 372k, I have all my cooldowns reset, and that allows me to just basically repeat with an A3 again and just take out any target that might give us any trouble right here. Right, so we're here at the boss where we're gonna do the final testing for his damage. We'll do maybe some arena fights, and then finally for clan boss to see his full potential, we'll apply all the debuffs that I can here, and we should be able to see like a big number coming in from these ads. These are void, by the way, so there's no issues with attacking them. Let's do the big hit here with Knight Errand, hoping for that Hell Smasher proc on his A3. Boom, 1,021,000. Oh my god, that is the biggest hit I've ever done with a single target nuke ever in this game, like a single target damage with an epic. It's insane. Comparing it to the 800,000 that I did in the past, I mean, the gear, the blessings really has ramped up the damage by, you know, 200,000 plus for this guy right here. And now we can just do this, boom, which still hits for almost 600k. His A2 resets his A3, and then we can go and hit the big boss, right? The problem is that you need to be careful of his health. He needs to be 100% health to get that added multiplier to his damage. All right, if he doesn't go to 100% health, if he doesn't have a way to shield from other champions and get back to full health, then he won't be doing as much damage as possible. Now, I don't have the poisons from Gerptok, so I'm missing 30% or so extra damage. damage, so it won't be like the big hit we saw before. So let's see again what we're gonna do on this boss. And boom, 700k. So just to compare, if you have him at under 100%, he won't benefit from the extra 75% boost. But let's have a look at how much we're gonna hit. We're probably gonna hit less than half, so about 400k once we go for the boss. 567. I mean, that's still nice. He wasn't full health, so I wonder if I was full health, how much damage I would have done there. This was like a nice damage test. Let's go into the arenas and we'll try him out a little bit. So the most realistic showcase of Knight Errand would be using a defense down and arbiter, and that's pretty much it. There's no other way to showcase a nuker, an attack-based nuker, if you don't have arbiter in there. Let's do the defense down with Madame. Boom. Defense down, just the defense down though, and we'll try to take out a high health target, and that's gonna be Duchess. All right, try to do that. He has Shamael in there. He's so annoying. So we're at 100% health, increase attack only, and defense down. That should be able to take out with this Duchess right here. Ooh, even a weaken applied, so 375,000. This is my best gear that I have, okay, in terms of cruel plus savage. So I would expect to see the highest damage output, and I can't remember doing higher crits, single target crits, with any champion. The bad thing about Knight Errand is, of course, he's an epic. He cannot get empowered the same way that legendaries can, and he won't get the end game benefit that other champions would do. So you'll have to have that in mind. He goes in there with the A2 here. Boom, 164k, easy kill there in Balcazar, but Balcazar is not like a high health champion usually, and you'll never see him in arena and in a realistic team. Let's go for the A2 here just to close it off. Boom, 100k, easy damage coming out of Knight Errand. So for the clan boss showcase, I'll basically be going with 3 refresh accessories, because you see those long cooldowns. On clan boss, you don't have targets to kill, and my 6-turn cooldown skill will not be able to refresh. But for clan boss, Knight Errand can also be really good because of his A1. It does ignore 30% additional defense from the target. I have the cruelty blessing as well, so this overall gives him the potential to dish out some solid damage just through his A1 skill. And then whenever he gets his cooldowns up, he'll be going in for that high damage. He's gonna be running in a block damage comp. He'll be always at 100% health, so his A3 will benefit from that. Right, let's get this fight started. It's gonna run on full auto. We're gonna have also the Fire King the Fat there for the extra crit rate and crit damage. I haven't tuned this team for it to be at 100% uptime, but we will still benefit from him doing a defense down and some poisons, HP burns. Of course, we're not looking to do like a high damage run, but the extra crit damage is going to be very solid for Knight Errand. Whenever he does do the hits, we'll have the counter attack buff, and we'll also have Brogni for the increased attack and block debuffs to make this team a little bit safe and run for the full 50 turns. So let's go into the fight and we'll see how this works out. I have it on full auto kind of setup. So there's the block damage here. We're protected from any damage. Knight Errand is running pretty nice. There's the first cruelty one. There's the big shield coming in. Boom. There's all the attacks by everybody. We did a 1 million. There's the A2. We're waiting on his next turn to do the big hit, and it should be right after the stun. There's the weekend, the defense down, and then Knight Errand should do his A3 here on auto, but let's see it right here with the crit damage up, the increased attack, and then maybe if we get lucky, we'll see, you know, refresh accessories proccing all the way through the run, and we'll let this go for 50 turns and see the damage in the end. We don't really care about everybody else's damage output. We want to see Knight Errand's damage by the end of 50 turns and how realistic he would be in a Knight Errand clan boss team. See, boom, 579,000, and this is just through one skill. Unfortunately, it does have a long cooldown, so it won't be something that he'll be repeating every single turn or every couple of turns. It will be almost every 6 turns if we don't get the refresh or any other proc running. So let's see this full run. Here's the run: 63.9 million damage with Knight Errand going for a 13.7 million damage. You'll think that that's low. That's way lower than Firekin, but he doesn't have HP burns, he doesn't have poisons, and in this specific build I wasn't even running War Master, where War Master would have given you another 4 to 5 million extra damage just because of that damage you deal through the ally attacks, the counter attacks, and your normal attacks that you get from the War Master procs. I wouldn't be using Knight Errand ideally in a clan boss team. The reason for this is you either run him with extra damage and that Helm Smasher, or you go for a more specific setup for, you know, the clan boss team, where you'll be running maybe less damage than normal, but some things such as the toxic set to add on top of his high multipliers and get some extra damage through those toxic set procs. So this was Knight Errand. It was fun testing this guy out again and showcasing his multiplier potential with the refresh accessories. Unfortunately, on that clan boss run, I think I didn't see a single proc on his A3 skill, which has this long cooldown. Ideally, what I want to see in the future is a change for him, and that would be his aura. Okay, I love the high multipliers. The high cooldowns really make for the high multipliers he has. Okay, it makes sense for his kit to be like this, but his aura doesn't really make sense to be a defensive aura when this guy is such a brutal attack-based champion. We would usually see an attack-based aura or no aura at all in this kind of situation. So I'd rather not see this one than have it, since it doesn't match his whole kit. This was the video, guys. What you think of Knight Errand? Do you use him anywhere? Do you use him in Bannerlords or something, or in any other kind of team setup? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.